Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, January 23rd, 2015. The U.S. stock market is closed. Yesterday I was complaining because the Dow went up 260 points and we lost money. And today the Dow went down 143 points. So, did we lose more money? No, we made money today. Which is to say that apparently, at least temporarily, the stocks that we trade don't seem to be correlated at all to the stocks that make up the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's a little bit unusual. I haven't seen that in a while, but it does clearly seem to be going on. Hey, if I were a little bit paranoid and superstitious, let me give you another statistic that is kind of interesting. For the last 3 days, we have been holding 13 positions. Each and every day, 13 positions. And yesterday, we, of course, had 13 positions with the Dow down, or up, rather, 260 points. And today, with the Dow going down 143 points, we again took 13 positions. So I hope this is lucky 13 for us. We actually we had a negative open trade equity yesterday on the close, and by the time we got out of it today, we had positive $5,000 plus in closed out trade. So, I'm very happy with that. In spite of the Dow being down 141 points, we're only carrying negative $731 on what we're carrying over the weekend, which is really negligible. And again, as I say, we have 13 positions, 6 are positive and 7 are negative. That's about the ratio that we usually get. So, we certainly didn't make a lot of money today, but I'm feeling a lot better about the markets today than I was yesterday. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and you can see here we had 4 consecutive up days in a row. Robert's Rule of 4 held true today, and we had a down day, and I am very pleased with this. I just don't think that there's a lot of profit to be made up here right now, and I would like to see the Dow go down. When we have a Dow go down 143 points and we still make money, hey, that's a big plus. Of course, we're still holding 13 positions now, so I don't know what I want to hope for, but then again, we don't seem to be too correlated with the Dow right now. Anyway, I would really like to see this thing continue this move. The chart certainly looks to me like it's going further lower, and we'll just have to see on Monday and see what it does. But it does look to me like it's going lower, and if things keep up the way they went today, we'll still manage to get out of those 13 positions without any trouble. We had a fair amount of good trades today, actually. I'll show you just a few of them here. Let's take a look. This is Autobutyl, and we jumped into this on a gap open this morning. It went against us, didn't look very good down here midday, but it came back and rallied strong right on that last bar, closing near its high. And we are holding about $2,000 in Autobutyl. Another good one we closed out today was Mankind Corporation. We haven't done too much with Mankind for a while. We had bought this yesterday toward the end of the day. I always like those end of the day buys. They tend to work out pretty good for us, and we got out of this at the beginning of the day very nicely. We took over $2,000 out of Mankind Corporation, and that exit looks pretty good. We could have done a lot worse on that. And then finally, another nice trade today we had was
in Prothena Corporation. Again, we bought that near the end of the day yesterday. We got out here on our normal exit, and we took over $3,000 in Prothena. But we ended up getting back into it on a re-entry. The re-entry is just a little bit against us. I think negative $300-400 or something like that. But this looks very stable to me here. No big pullbacks. So I think we'll do okay on our re-entry. But you know, $3,000 on our first trade looks very nice. Anyway, it was a nice way to end a somewhat disappointing and frustrating week. This is Trader Bob signing off. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.